EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Dallas Cowboys. Here now to get us started is Logan Cook, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. He will return this from deep in the end zone, and he returns this to the 22. Dak going to start out going to the air. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, ETN. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And they'll run with ETN. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Travis Etienne, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run, making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle, no running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Again, it's Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Now Prescott on fourth down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in, and he carries it across the goal line.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. A bad time for a roughing penalty. And they get the gift of a 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to get this down near the 25. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Prescott eluding the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground. Etienne knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's Lawrence. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Toss left to Elliott. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Here's Prescott. And this one is incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
On third down, it's Prescott. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Like any team plan, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. High throw, but he makes the catch. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Prescott now. Touchdown! Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now 13-7. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Lawrence will throw. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Patterson's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And some room to work. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Second half starts with a run by Etienne. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Lawrence to throw. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Etienne once more. 68 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back. drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation we just saw there. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, 77 yards. And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A first down throw for Prescott. Left side to Lamb. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
This offense so far on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Prescott from the gun. Flush to his right. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Inside give to Elliott. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as good running gets him to about the 44. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Prescott. He's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. That's caught once again by Gallup. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's got it. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll look to ETN to start things out. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Etienne up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 105 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll run with Etienne. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought